Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new series of I Don't As My Friends Don't Know I'm Watching, where I spectate games of my various friends, and they don't know I'm watching them until I upload them on YouTube. Today I'm going to be watching an old friend of mine's games. His name is Coxxy. He's playing as Rengar in this game. I have no idea what's going to happen, but it looks like an all-random, all-mid based on the spells on everyone's characters. So here it is. Looks like right off the bat we've got a kill on the secret weapon and a kill on Talon. Ron Jeremy's not taking a kill there. Probably just going back to buy some items. Supposedly I can use Evolve in this game by hitting the Windows key. Coxxy setting up maybe for a gank in the bush here. Am I going to see him leap? Maybe not. Oh, there's the leap. Quick kill on Rise there, but it ends up costing him his life. The secret weapon jumping through the air, but not getting any kill on that Xin Zhao, and Talon taking out the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw attempting to try to maybe do some revenge damage on that Talon, but nothing really came of it. Poppy ulting on the La-Ta-Ta-Ta-Choo and trying to kill that Xin, but couldn't quite get there. Ends up turret diving and dying. And at the same time, I think... Oh, yes, Morgana. Morgana ends up getting killed in the process. Sorry, she has a new icon, so I couldn't recognize it. So it looks like the purple team is really having an easy time in this game. But I think that the Rengar should not be forgotten about. He could become very dangerous, especially with this Zac here. There's a lot of CC on their team and a lot of burst. Ron Jeremy's nut is just feeding at this point. Not sure why he's doing that, but I hope he stops. It'd be very nice. Blue team grouping up around this bush. It's pretty obvious as to why. Swain knows someone's in there. And it's Rengar. Rengar going in there trying to get the kill on the Twisted Fate. Couldn't quite do enough damage to kill him. And Talon getting the last hit on Coxxy. Coxxy going down here. But it looks like there might be a revenge kill on this Talon here. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Poppy, being the enforcer that she is, gets the kill there. But then gets last hit by the enemy team. This purple team is just dominating this match. Which is a shame, because they have a Morgana on their team, so the blue team really shouldn't be doing this poorly, but at the same time, purple team has got those pokes coming out of the TF, and Twisted Fate pokes are ridiculous. Looks like only bringing one heal is proving to be a little no fun for the team. There's the ultimate kill there, coming from the secret weapon, Zac. Oh, Coxxy trying to go in, trying to get the kill, but he just didn't quite have enough burst to kill him before he could get away. However, between him and the secret weapon, the auto-lock king is taken out. Ooh, he missed his Q, so Twisted Fate did not get the kill there. Coxxy going underneath turret, risking his life for a kill, and it ends up paying off. Sadly, this Poppy can't do that. So we've got Coxxy being a little bit more aggressive. We've got a jump coming out of this secret weapon here, and Coxxy just couldn't quite get close enough. I don't know why Zac decided to fight them down there. Oh, it looks like there's going to be a big initiation here and possibly a double or triple kill. There's the double kill. However, Kog'Maw destroying that TF because of his passive. Because he used his flash already. He would have had to have hoped to juke it, but he didn't really juke it, so he ended up dying. Poppy, I don't know what you're doing. Threw up her shield really late in that fight. Should have popped it as soon as she decided to go in, so that they would have to go through all of that HP. And with Poppy's passive, it's really hard to kill her from full HP. Nobody's really lasting very long in these fights, with or without their shields. There goes the heal, so the enemy team has popped their heal. I think that Coxxy's team has popped its heal long ago. But we'll see what happens here. There's the snare on the Poppy. Poppy gets taken out without getting one kill. And then Zack gets out in the middle of them and can't quite finish off that Rise. Rise getting too big to kill. That's not a good sign. TF taking some free tower damage. That's a good sign for Coxxy's team. Coxxy wishing that there were bushes in base, but there just aren't. They're going to have to find a way to push these guys out of the base. Or Coxxy is going to have to waste his ult just to initiate. TF trying to get a nice card going here, letting it run, and there's a slow. Good slow card, good burst. Coxxy coming in at the same time, getting a double kill. Good job on his part. Here comes the ultimate coming out of the secret weapon, and there's a triple kill for his team. 2 going to Coxxy, 1 going to the lovely Zack secret weapon. Morgana taking a kill on that. Ooh, missed her binding. That's that. Taking a kill on that other guy, Talon. I think it was Talon. Yeah, Talon was the last one who died. Sorry, I got interrupted by that really close binding. If there wasn't a minion there, I would have hit that TF. Would have been huge. And naturally, really wishing that there was not only a health thing here, but a mana thing as well. TF burning his ult to see where the enemy is. Gets the stun off on that Poppy, and Poppy goes down like a sack of potatoes. Because sack of potatoes, when you drop them, they go down. Coxxy already back up to full HP. That's a good sign for his team. I'm seeing a staggeringly low amount of health pots on the people on Coxxy's team. For a team that's pretty behind, they should be investing in potions. I'm going to head over and look over the purple team here, who are ahead by almost 10 kills. And by almost, I mean they're over. So it's almost 10. It's 11. However, if Coxxy's team can get their shit together, their enemy team is in a good spot for Coxxy right now. Not seeing an ultimate coming off of Coxxy. Ooh, Talon got a little bit too aggressive. The Cogmo went down, but he got a kill with his passive. However, this trade is not good for his team. That's going to be a 1 for 3. That's horrible for Coxxy's team. Coxxy somehow staying alive through the whole thing, trying to come in and harass. Dodges the snare that probably saved his life. However, I don't know how good that's going to be for him. Sadly, it doesn't look like there's much he can do. He's going to be really mad that I'm publicizing this game, but to be honest, he's doing all he can. It's his team, especially this Poppy, that are kind of holding him back from doing anything. There's the heal, popping it at a pretty strategic time. It looks like Kog'Maw looking for the kill here, going to keep using that living artillery, and Morgana steals it like a good Morgana should steal. Good snare by that Morgana. Just kidding. There's the snare. That looks like a big kill for Rise there, but ooh, huge kills for Rise. But at the same time, Morgana doing some nice stuff for her team. You'll notice little blobs on the ground whenever this little green guy named Zack, the secret weapon, attacks people. If he picks those up, he gets a nice little heal. Sometimes they're a little too difficult to pick up, though. So, we got Poppy just sitting in base. I hope someone reports them. They fed, and now they're just AFK in the base. That's not good. Maybe they're waiting on an item. I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt, though. He's not a very good player. There's the kill. Kog'Maw couldn't do anything to stop that. No one really has the CC to stop that. That's one thing that they're severely missing. This Poppy isn't using her CC. Look at this Poppy right now. Not even using her ult on anyone, just running in and getting herself killed. Deliberately feeding. And that's always a shame to see in any game. Be it an ARAM, or a 5v5, or a 3v3, or a 1v1. When any player just gives up like that, it's really borderline depressing. Because you bring the rest of your team down, and you're only hurting yourself. Like, yes, you've given all your teammates losses, but they're going to report you, and you can be banned for doing that. Not seeing Zack's passive ever getting a chance to go off here. That's a shame. Poppy coming in for the kills. Oh, couldn't quite be the enforcer that she wanted to be, or the janitor that she should be. This looks like the end of the game. If I was Coxxy, I'd be pretty upset right now. And there's pings going off. They're gonna try to stop this from ending. Coxxy throwing everything at this Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao getting a stun off, but oh, couldn't kill him. They have to kill these minions. I understand that there's nothing left in their base, but that doesn't mean that this game is over. It looks like the enemy team is going to have a hard time ending this, but oof, Coxxy's team is going to have a hard time stopping this. So here comes Zach throwing in his slows, throwing in his CC. They're hitting this Rise with everything that they can, but he's just running away. Talon taking out the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw running over to Rise to get him low. Rengar in the bush, where he should be. Doing a leap. Quick burst. Oh, there's the last hit on him. Coxxy doing his best to do something for his team here. The Morgana helping to take out the Talon. Now, his team needs to get way back. Big jump coming from Zach there. It's obvious that the enemy team knows that Morgana's in that bush. Throws up her shield to keep herself alive. Now, the problem with the magic shield is that Xin Zhao doesn't use magic damage. Speaking of magic damage, TF coming in to try to take out this Morgana. But if she gets her shield up before he throws that stun. Oh, no she doesn't. But the stun goes down. Doesn't do too much damage. Shield goes up to try to keep it so that his trade isn't too much with this Kog'Maw. Zach's passive going off and finally finishing for the first time I've ever seen it. Think of it as the Anivia egg, but a little bit easier to stop. The Anivia egg can be very difficult to prevent from respawning her, if you will. Rengar with his hands red and ready to take someone's life. Here comes Poppy not getting the stun off. That's a shame, especially in this game where it is quite easy to do that. So Zach is using his ult. He's all on his own, not getting any kills. Kog'Maw, it's getting to that point in the game. If they're not careful, this Kog'Maw is going to fucking steamroll them. And Kog'Maw staying near this Rise. Boom. There's the health. But sadly, Coxxy's team got aced. The only person who's going to be back in time to maybe get in the way is going to be Morgana. I don't think she's going to be enough to stop this game from ending. Yep, not even Swain thinks that she's going to be enough. Here's Morgana. She's throwing out a snare. Now it's on cooldown. Why would she throw it out there? I'll never know. Yeah, why did she do that? She has no items that would benefit from her randomly casting a spell like that. Saved by the inhibitor respawn. They have to save this inhibitor. They should be... This Poppy should be all over those minions. There's the heal for no reason. And dead Poppy. Another dead Poppy. This Poppy has been nothing but dead weight. The rest of the team trying to stay together. Trying to get something going. But this Poppy is just unbelievable. I hope it's not one of Coxxy's friends, because this game could sever that friendship, because it's been terrible. The feeding done by this Poppy has been ludicrously bad. Coxxy going down there, but it looks like the Talon's going down thanks to the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw almost dying there, but not quite. Looked like there were some good exchanges between the Zac and the rest of the enemy team. And he's gonna heal up off minions. Minions. Watch out for those minions. Good living artillery. Good game sense by this Kog'Maw, knowing that there was someone in that bush. Probably was using the map as well as just moving his camera around to make sure that he knows where the enemy is. Because if they're gonna sit in the bush, he's gonna hit him. If you saw there, Kog'Maw is critting for over 600 damage. If he can get those crits up, and maybe even get a Madreds, oh boy. Oh boy. So, Coxxy, he's going even, but at the same time, Rengar is very difficult to play in an ARAM situation. So the fact that he's not going negative to me is plenty impressive in and of itself. Talon here, going in, trying to get something started for his team. Poppy goes in, trying to get the kill. Zac comes in and steals it. Don't know why he would do that anyway. Using his ult on the Rise. Rise gets killed by Poppy. but so does the Zac. Team Fortress, or Twisted Fate, or TF, getting almost a kill on Coxxy, but doesn't. It ends up dying. Now this is a good sign. We're getting even trades. The enemy team is falling off. That's a good sign. However, Swain, holy cow, Swain. Swain's ult is devastating. Coxxy trying to get a... Ooh, got another kill. Good on him. Got another good kill on the Xin Zhao there. Probably shouldn't have ran in like that Xin Zhao. Why is he on fire? That's scary. His Sunfire Cape is complete. Not sure if I agree with the Sunfire Cape. He isn't really staying alive very long, so having a Sunfire Cape is going to kind of be silly. But we'll see what happens. He's a pretty big guy. Alright, so the enemy team's sitting in this bush. They're about to get initiated on if they're not careful. Two of the three that were sitting in there. There's the first stun I've seen coming off of that Poppy. Zac coming in here, trying to do something, but all that happens is Poppy ends up getting killed. Zac having to get out of here. There's the ultimate from TF. Where's TF going to show up? That's no fun. Coxxy getting caught in the middle of his ultimate because of that TF ult. There goes Dragon, and Rengar gets taken down as well. So does Morgana, and this could be the end of the game, folks. That is actually definitely the end of the game. That's a shame. Coxxy's team started to mount what looked like a comeback, only to get swatted out of the sky. And now they're 20 kills behind. And wow, Poppy getting one more kill before the end of the game here, but sadly, pinging the Nexus doesn't stop it. Wait a minute. Here's some comeback material. Once again, the purple team getting too cocky with Swain killing himself at the end there. They could have probably ended it, but because Swain killed himself, I don't think they're going to. Talon getting chased here, and Zac trying to close the distance. There's the slow. There's all that CC, and what do you do when a truck hits you? You fall over. Rengar killing the Xin Zhao. Wish I could have seen his play there. He is the reason why I'm in this game. I probably could just spectate him. Here's the initiation from Coxxy. There's the Zac coming up, and we might actually see a turret kill coming off of this, but I'm not sure. TF coming in, and that good flash coming from Dragon. Get himself out of there. Is he going to be able to leap? No. Now they have to let him get in. No, don't kill his stuff. Come on, let him respawn. He's going to respawn. He's respawning. He's back up, but then dies immediately. That's the sad part about that. It's a good GA, sort of. It's a free GA. But, not the most reliable thing. Especially when people know the timing of their abilities. Oh, that could have been a kill if Poppy was bigger than she is. I'm not sure if this Poppy is underestimating her damage, or if the Poppy is just feeding or just being a bad player. I'm not sure. Coxxy using his ult here, coming in on that Xin Zhao, going into the bush, going into the other bush. What's he gonna do here? He's gonna die. That's a shame. Wow. Okay, not sure if he DC'd out of rage or if he DC'd because of his internet. Coxxy's internet, not necessarily the best internet I've ever had to experience. I'm going to assume that he didn't leave his friends behind. He is here with one of his friends, Dragon. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. Zac getting ready to kill these minions, because that's really what the secret to this is. They got to kill these minions. Hopefully Coxxy will come back. They aren't necessarily losing yet. They aren't. The enemy team isn't in your base, so you're not losing. However, they're not winning either. Dragon taking a lot of damage here, but he's very big. He's very tanky. He's also literally very big. Gonna be able to survive that burst. There's the There's the poppy ult on the wrong guy. To be honest, none of them would be a good one to ult. Hoping to get in there and get a kill. Coxxy's team is just too far forward. They are consistently too far forward. And they're trying to end this finally. It looks like this game is over. That's a shame. And that was the first episode of My Friends Don't Know I'm Watching, where I commentate my friends' games and various games that allow me to do this, and they don't know until I upload it.